Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. We begin this week with momentum in Logansport. The Cass County city ranked as the #1 affordable small town in America where you'd actually want to live by Realtor.com. It's rated as the second most walkable city in Indiana. Logansport's largest employer, Tyson Foods, now has more than 2,000 employees, and its payroll has increased from $68 million to more than $90 million in just 2 years. Logansport also part of the Wabash-Heartland Innovation Network, a network of counties that try to become the Silicon Valley of the Midwest. With more on momentum and what's next, I'm pleased to be joined now by Logansport Mayor Dave Kitchell. Mayor, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be here.
A number of things going on in your city and in the region as well, but you've got a bit of breaking news off the top here as another announcement in terms of the Logansport Mall that has really been challenged. You got one big tenant there, but not a lot else, but some that may be changing.
Well, we are proud to announce today that we have an agreement with one nationally known retailer for the Logansport Mall. We have a developer from Chicago who is having discussions now with hotels and some fast casual dining establishments, and we hope to have other retailers soon. But we're ready to start flipping the mall, and this has been a challenge for us, as it has been for many Indiana cities.
A lot of Indiana communities. As you look at momentum, and I mentioned Tyson Foods with over 2,000 employees now and a big jump in payroll there. You're building housing as well, some quality of life improvement. What, in your view, because many smaller communities are struggling around the state, around the country, what's driving momentum in Logansport?
I think that developers are now going beyond the limits of urban centers, and they're trying to find markets that have been ignored for a long time. We're seeing 50% increases in construction for the first 5 months of this year, and a lot of that is coming from outside of Logansport and Cass County. Developers from Indianapolis, Evansville, Fort Wayne, they're taking a look at us, and particularly with housing, because housing starts are up. Every Indiana city needs housing right now, and the age of our housing stock beckons new housing initiatives for middle and income housing, higher income housing, and some low income housing.
Yeah, in terms of quality of life measures, healthcare very important. Certainly a new cancer center there in Logansport, the hospital among the top 20 rural hospitals in the country, and education, a big focus on education. I thought it was interesting that schools have Spanish immersion in the elementary school and Mandarin Chinese in high school.
And Logansport is an A-rated high school, and we strive to get students with advanced placement credits when they leave to prepare them to go through the workforce and to get them into the employment sector as fast as we can.
Yeah. As you look at the region, and certainly the state and others are looking at economic development from a regional perspective now, the Wabash-Heartland Innovation Network, WIN, Cass County part of that, and of course Logansport, seeking to become quote unquote kind of that Silicon Valley of the Midwest, big focus on advanced manufacturing. And your city, your county is the second most intense advanced manufacturing county in the region.
Companies like Small Parts, HTI, CalComp, anything that's involving Tyson and the aftermarket of Tyson, Logan Stampings, these are all advanced technology manufacturers along with Myers-Spring. So we're lucky to have that spring sector there. Matthew Warren is a major spring manufacturer that manufactures springs for the Indianapolis 500 car. So we've got that skill set there, but we need to replace the tool and die makers and some of those people with the skills that are not necessarily college degree skills, but are technical skills going forward.
Can this WIN network, another region funded in large part, a big $40+ million grant from Lilly Endowment, which is really incredible. But can it make a difference when you're talking about talent and population? You want to increase that population. How's that going to make a difference?
I think the branding of it is the significant thing, because you say Purdue University, people know where that is. They may not know where Lafayette is. But when you start saying the Wabash-Heartland Innovation Network, it's like saying the Silicon Valley. There is no Silicon Valley zip code in California. It's a place, it's a concept, it's an identity, and we hope to get that kind of identity for our manufacturers, our agribusiness people, and especially for employment people.
I also mentioned this before we wrap up, quality of life trails. And it looks like Logansport and Cass County, they're going to kind of be a hub for a trail system.
Well, our goal is to be the nexus of trail systems in northern Indiana. The Cardinal Trail System, obviously the Nickel Plate coming up along US 31, the Panhandle Pathway from US 35 and Knox South, and now the trail from Lafayette north to Logansport through Delphi. This gives us a destination trail city, and we think it just embellishes the quality of life.
Lots happening in Cass County, in particular in Logansport. Mayor Dave Kitchell, appreciate you coming on. We'll talk to you soon.
Great to see you.